Hey guys, how's it going? Web host Cynthia here. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how you can keep up to promises that you make on LinkedIn. What do I mean by that? This. Here, I've promised people that I'll be sending 558 free tools of marketers and startups to everybody who comments their email below. You can clearly see that. Now, people trusted me and 593 people dropped their comments. A lot of people, when they see this kind of scale, they just get scared and run away. And there are a lot of people who create such posts just for the reach and they don't keep up to the promises. Don't be that guy. Please, when you're promising something, put that 1 hour of effort to deliver it. If you don't have the time, hire a virtual assistant, pay him 10 to 15 or 20, $25 to get that done. It's not worth, getting bad reputation among people by doing this crap. Okay. No matter what, you need to keep up to your promises. And this is LinkedIn. These are not your friends that they'll understand. Next time they see you, they are gonna tag you saying that you are that guy who promised and didn't deliver. And it's not a good place to be. Right? So every time I promise, I take my weekends out to work. But this has been almost a week and I haven't delivered on the promise. I plan to do that tomorrow because today is Saturday and tomorrow is Sunday. Actually, today is already Sunday, but I'd be delivering to my promise. Right? There are a few ways of doing it. Is one is by replying to the comment and sharing the link here. Two is obviously the easiest way is probably getting these emails and sending them an email. Three is directly sending a direct message. Now the problem with sending them a direct message is if they are not your first level connections. For example, Karan Someshwar is not my first level connection. So for me to be able to send him a message, the only way to do it is by sending him a connection request and adding the link in the note, which I don't think he'll ever realize that the link was sent to him because it doesn't go in as a message. I've told you this before already. Second way is actually sending one invite. He accepts me and then I send him a link. And I don't want to do it because a lot of these people are not my target audience, right? So I don't want to do it. I've told you 30,000 is all you have. That is very, very important real estate for you. So don't spoil it. Three is basically sending them emails. Right now, the other way of doing it is now that you don't have their emails, but you know their first name and last name, you can probably guess their emails, but that's a very long process and the match rates are not going to be high. So that is one reason why I keep asking everybody to drop their emails directly so I can send them an email. But now that there are comments and there's so many emails, and how are we going to get these emails? A lot of people have actually asked me, how are you going to pull them? Are you going to copy paste one by one? Well, no. I'm a lazy guy. I figured a way out for this. Right now, the way I do it is, if there are like way too many, now there are 558 comments, but let's say there are like 2000 3000 comments, which is a case a lot of times, I use this API, LinkedIn Post Commenters. What this API does is basically it pulls me all the comments with the name and the comment that they posted. Let me quickly show you this. Obviously, as I've told you, I don't do automation on my profile. I'm going to use my friend's profile for this. But in this case, I would need the copy of this link. Right. Let me sign out of this. Let me jump into my buddy. Okay. For some reason, it's not allowing me. This is weird. Okay, let's see if this works. Alright, skip. I'm using my friend Archana's profile here. Let me go to that link. Here it is. Now, it's not my profile, it's an external profile. She's following me. Anyways, we need to get these links. It's simple, super simple. Copy this link, go to this API, link post commenters, click on this configure me, get session cookie. Thanks to the Chrome extension, it works like a charm. Paste the URL here, click on save, launch the damn thing. Give it a while for it to fetch all the comments it can. I'm going to show you the exact process that I do to fetch this data, guys. Let me do I would say let it run. There you go. 175 comments already scraped out of 471. 313. This is pretty quick, right? I mean, it's pretty quick. It's very easy. It's what it's basically doing is it's clicking on. Okay, this is the post, right? It's just clicking on load more and just copying all the comments, right? It's doing nothing else. It's just copying all the comments. Okay, as I've told you, Kalyon is the guy who shared this list with me, and this was the link that I was supposed to share, and he was kind enough to comment on all the links, in quite a few of them links, so he's already done my job to a good extent, but I still want to keep up the promise by sending them an email, right? I hope this is done. All right, all the 593 comments have been received. All right. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is download the CSV. Right click, download, and it is downloaded. Let me quickly open this and I'll exactly show you what I do. Alright, this is how the CSV looks like. I hope you can see this clear. Now I have the profile link, profile URL, first name, last name, full name, occupation, comment, the comment that they posted, post URL and timestamp. I don't need this stuff. Alright, this is the comments. So these are all the comments basically, right? Now what I need to do is, the first thing that I basically will do is go to data and remove duplicates, because I don't want, duplicated data. As you can see, 117 duplicate values have been removed. It's important that you remove the duplicates. Alright, now that you have all these comments, I'll just copy all this, go to this tool which I called as emails from text. I should be able to find it. Yes, the email checker.net/email extractor. Now I paste it. You see I've pasted all of it, and you see it's a bunch of text names, everything. It'll exactly fetch me the emails. Extract emails. There you go. 433 emails found. So I have to send emails to all these 433 people. Alright, now that I have this list, go to sheet, paste this. What I will do is, this is something that I always do to understand deliverability on where it's going. I'll go to the end and add my email to, because I am always on a lookout to see where the email went. Did it go to the primary box? Did it go to the update box? Did it go to the promotions box? Again, that is a vast topic to itself. Again, now that I have these emails, I can go to lemlist and just send them an email. As simple as that. Emails to send free tools. Now I'm not gonna go through the process of showing you how to create the emails, because guys, I mean, it's lemlist and I've already shown you this before, right? Any which ways, that's one way of doing it. Now let's say I want to send messages to these guys, right? Again, for that to happen, what I'll have to do is very simple. I go to API store, messages, there you go, LinkedIn message sender, and hook in all the URLs into this if they're my first level connections, and then send them an message automatically, right? Again guys, there are caps to it. You can't be sending unlimited messages. I would say don't send more than 200 messages if you don't have premium, and if you have premium, sending up to 300 to 400 should be fine. I've sent 400 to 500 messages on the same day, but I break it up. I don't do it at a stretch, right? So I mean, but the only problem with that is they have to be connected with you. If they're not connected with you, the message won't go through, which is actually fine, because I basically make sure I tell people on the post that if you're dropping a yes, you should be my connection. If you're not, don't drop an yes, because I won't be able to send you an email, right? So that's the other way of doing it. Is all that you need is these URLs, and you can use this message sender API. I'm not going, let me quickly show you how to do it, right? Let's get this back to where it belongs. All right, this is the message sender API. There you go. Session cookie, one tap, it's here. Profile URL, spreadsheet of profiles. You can just hook up the link and also send them the message with the URL on it, and boom, it would go to everybody. Right? Again, like if you have like 100 people to send, don't use automation, please. Like try to avoid using automation as much as you can. If there are 100 200 people, it will take you 15-20 minutes to open all of them in different tabs and sending them messages individually. So just do it. Try avoiding automation as much as you can, because it's just not safe. Well, that's more about it. I think I've covered it all. Yeah, that's more about it. That's how you send messages and deliver your promises. I hope you had fun with this video. I'll see you in the next one.